Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another fragrance video for you, and this one is really exciting to me because these became available at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. It's kind of like the equivalent to Ulta in the US. We finally are able to get our hands on these, and Shoppers was having some sort of promotion where if you spent a certain amount you get 40,000 points, so $40 back. And I thought it was a perfect time to buy some fragrance then, to utilize some points and get some cash back there. This will probably be my last fragrance video for a little bit because March I went hard for fragrance. If you see all the videos that I posted this past month, there was a lot of fragrance. I might actually do a whole roundup of all the fragrances I've purchased recently. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, basically this video but with everything that I've purchased in the past few months, let me know. But today we are doing celebrity fragrances. I'm going to be reviewing these for you. I'm also going to be ranking these for you. So I'm going to review them in my ranking order from my least favorite to my most favorite. And I thought that would be a fun way to show you all these fragrances in one video. I will put timestamps for each individual fragrance in case you're only interested in one. Then you can just skip ahead and go to that fragrance you want to hear more about. We are covering 4 though, so it might be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm so excited to finally be able to get my hands on these in Canada and review these for you guys. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos. Let's jump into this fragrance video. Starting off with the only fragrance I didn't buy a full size because when I was purchasing the first Billie Eilish, you get a deluxe sample of the second one, which is her latest one. And I figured, you know what, if I'm going to be reviewing all these, I can save some money and just get a sample of this one. So I will be testing this out. I have worn this, have my full thoughts on this, but we are starting off with Billie Eilish, Eilish number 2 in the 4th place spot because it's my least favorite of the 4, and it's not because of the quality of the scent, because in terms of quality, if I'm comparing these scents, the Billie Eilish ones to the mod ones from Ariana Grande, these ones are like niche fragrances to me. They have good projection in wear. The quality of the scent is amazing. It's just my personal preference to the scent is why it's in my 4th place spot. So if you actually like the smell of this scent, this is a fantastic fragrance, and I just wanted to mention that because 4th place doesn't mean it's bad by any means, because this is quality. This is a quality scent. I would not expect this to be a celebrity scent. This smells niche to me. Billie Eilish does it fantastically, and I wanted to read the description of each of the fragrances and the notes before I go into my final thoughts on the fragrance. Eilish number 2 is an alluring aroma which opens with the freshness of Italian bergamot and apple blossom. It flows into a woody, earthy spiciness of papyrus and black pepper with a contrast of wild, wet poppy flowers. A base of woody Palo Santo and ebony are expertly wrapped in a metallic, nuanced veil of skin musk. For me, this scent is very unisex. Typically, that's actually what I gravitate towards the most, is a unisex scent. However, this one has a touch of smokiness to it that I just personally wouldn't wear. I just don't like something so heavy, in the smoke factor, I guess, is what doesn't appeal to me in this scent, but I get that bergamot opening. It is spicy with that black pepper, and this wears very smoky on the skin, and that's my best way to describe this. It wears an incredible amount of time, has good projection too, so overall the quality of this, I highly recommend. I just don't personally like the scent as something that I would wear. It's just too heavy in the smokiness, as I said. So this is in my 4th place spot, but I would recommend it. Go smell it, because it is a quality fragrance. So if you like that sort of scent, highly, highly recommend. In my 3rd place spot, we have Ariana Grande Mod Blush. And this was actually kind of hard for me. I know a lot of people really prefer the vanilla over the blush. I don't have that strong of preference for the vanilla, and you guys know I really love a gourmand scent. Let me get this out. I have to say that the opening of this fragrance I like better than the vanilla one. So the opening of this, it gets me. I was instantly attracted to it. The packaging is different. I know a lot of people really like it. It's not really my cup of tea, but I'm all about what's inside this. Starting off with the description, Mod Blush EDP opens with a blend of bergamot and passion fruit for an alluring induction. Dewy Rose and Magnolia with a touch of pear create a breathtaking evolution on skin. Ambrox and Musk leave an intimately luxurious impression. Also to note, the Ariana Grande fragrances are cruelty-free, 100% vegan, and clean. The fragrance family of this one is Amber Woody, and I think the opening of this with the passion fruit really is what sold me. Even smelling it in the bottle, I like the smell of this initially better than vanilla, and that is quite surprising to me. I get a brightness with this fragrance when I smell it, the passion fruit in the opening. However, it does dry quite floral on my skin, but it is a brighter floral, which I really like. This does remind me of other fragrances in my collection, so I don't feel like this particular scent is overly unique, and that's kind of why it fits into my third place spot. I feel like I have 5 fragrances in my collection that smell similarly to this. I think this layers well. I do think it has a good projection and it has a scent bubble to it as well. It still lays close to the skin, not like a skin scent. There is some projection there, but when it settles down on my skin, I do get quite a bit of, what is it? I think I get a lot of the rose in it on my skin, which can be hit or miss for me. I'm not one of those people who completely hates rose. I actually think it matches beautifully with a ton of other ingredients, and I think it's well formulated in this one. It's just the uniqueness for me that just doesn't set it apart, but the initial spray, love it. How it wears on my skin when it actually settles down on my skin, I just feel like it's not very unique. I wouldn't repurchase it myself. I'm glad I have it in my collection now, and I'm gonna absolutely use it because I do like the scent. It's just not unique enough for me. In my second place spot is the Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. And this one initially I thought was going to be my most favorite just because of those who I also watch on YouTube really like this scent. The fragrance family of this is described as a gourmand musk. Gourmand musk, sign me up. As soon as I read that, I'm like, yes, this is going to be everything. The packaging of this I do like more just because it is white. Let's read the description. Mod Vanilla EDP is an instantly addicting fragrance opening with dark plum and musk. A touch of gourmand is heightened to a sophisticated level with Orsan Praline, Vanilla Absolute, and Coco and Belle, an unforgettable signature. And for me, that's really what draws me to this, is how the base lays on my skin. It's super creamy and musky. It has a decent projection too and wear. It does lay close to my skin, but not like a skin scent, which are a ton of fragrances that I've been reviewing this past month. They turned out to be skin scents on me, but this is definitely not that. I can see where people are saying this is a mix of Cloud and God is a Woman from Ariana Grande. I have both and I've mixed them. When I mix those together, I actually like it better than this scent. So if you already have those two fragrances, you probably don't need this, honestly. If you're into a gourmand musk, you're gonna absolutely love this. I do notice the God is the Woman probably more than Cloud. So the opening for me for this, I smelt God is a Woman right away. Like I knew where people were getting that because that's exactly what it smelled like to me, which was that pink freesia, juicy plum opening. I can see those top notes completely as soon as I spray this. What makes this my second place spot is just how it wears at the base. So the vanilla and the cocoa butter, I feel like what really sells this for me. And if you like those kind of creamy gourmand scents, you'd really like this. But I do get those comparisons. So I don't think it's overly unique again, especially for Ariana Grande. This one does smell more niche to me if you're looking for something a little bit different. Again, it's not a necessary purchase to me if you have the other fragrances that I mentioned. But if you don't, it's a great one to have. I'm very happy with this one too. But in the end, I could easily switch these up. I don't have such a heavy preference for one over the other. And I know a lot of people were heavily preferring the vanilla. But I'm not that way. I feel like they both have their place. They both smell really good in different aspects of them. And I'm happy with both of the fragrances, but they're not unique to my collection. My number one fragrance, this one is unique to my collection. This smells more expensive than it is. This smells niche, high-end. This is luxury to me. This smells incredible. Huge fan. This is the only one I've actually smelt prior to the other ones because my best friend has this and I fell in love. So as soon as I knew it was coming to Shoppers Drug Mart, I was buying the big size for this. They do come in 2 sizes for the Billie Eilish ones. They have a 50 milliliter and a 100 milliliter. There's not much price difference just go with the 100 because it's honestly not that much different. So I don't know why someone would buy the 50 when really they're pretty much the same price. This packaging is like a weight. You could use this as a paperweight. That's how heavy it is. Again, not my style of design, but I do like this probably the best out of all the packaging. It's heavy. It's a beautiful silhouette. It says Eilish on it. So this is the first Eilish fragrance. This is what the inside looks like. So you can't remove this part of it. It's stuck into the chest. So you do have to keep it in there. Initially, when I smelled this kind of reminded me, I think it's Gwen Stefani Lamb. I can't remember. It was so long ago that I had that fragrance, but I got a reminder of that when I smelt it. Let's start with the description before I go off with my review. Eilish is a captivating amber gourmand that attracts you with a warm, magnetic, sensual scent that is for everyone. Delicate sugared petals invite you to experience the alluring fragrance as you immerse yourself in the sensorial appeal of vanilla, soft spices, and cocoa. Sleek woods and musk leave a lasting impression that is warm, sensual, and powerfully you. Eilish, the debut fragrance from Billie Eilish, a scent for everyone, made in the USA. This fragrance definitely could be for anyone. I feel like though if it was leaning anywhere, it would be leaning more to the women's fragrances than men's fragrances. However, fragrance anyone can wear, but that's just how I feel in terms of where it falls on a scale. To me, this smells sensual, it smells edible. This is what I want a gourmand scent to be, is everything in this. It smells niche, high-end, it's luxe, the perfect amount of projection for me. It's not overpowering. It's definitely one you can smell if I walk past. It lingers on the skin. I can spray this on my clothes during the day. In the morning, I can still smell it on my clothes. It lingers on clothes, my skin. It has the perfect wear to me. It's not too strong or heavy. It's sensual but long-lasting. It's everything that I look for in a fragrance in one. I'm so happy with this scent, and this is 100% my #1 fragrance from all the ones that I purchased in this video. This was without a doubt my #1. Easy decision. Compared to the other fragrances, this just stands out to me. It stands out in my collection. It stands out for these fragrances. It's a standout for me. That is my review and ranking of these celebrity fragrances. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this idea, and let me know if you want to see all my fragrances that I've purchased in the past, let's say 3 to 6 months, if you want a whole ranking of those scents, because I'll definitely do that for you. But I want to start off here, see how you feel about this sort of video, but this will probably be my last fragrance video for a little bit unless I do that ranking, because I bought a lot of fragrances this month. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this. I would love to know how you would rank these if you've smelt them before, or some fragrances that you think I would like, knowing what I like in a fragrance. If you have smelt the Billie Eilish one, do you have any recommendations for me? I would love to know. You guys give me the best ones. So thank you in advance for leaving those in the comment section below. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to join my channel here by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.